Hi, my name's David, and I'm 50. If you, like me, have crossed this threshold, you know, the worst thing isn't the wrinkles, it's the feeling of waking up already tired. I went through it. I felt my energy draining away and blamed my age.
But I realized it's not about age. It's about 5 habits we acquire after 50 thinking they are normal. These habits, mental, social, physical, create constant leaks of vital force. It's like a leaky tank you're trying to fill with coffee.
I had to deal harshly with my energy thieves to feel capable and relevant again. I'm not talking about huge workouts, but about micro changes that restore your most valuable resource, your energy.
When we eliminate these 5 leaks, you will reclaim the drive you had at 35. You'll be able to say yes to new opportunities again, instead of sitting on the sidelines because you're too tired.
The first thief is what destroys your mental energy in conversations, at work, and even at home. It's the constant feeling that you must justify your life. I will share my personal experience and the exact solutions that worked for me. If you're ready to take back control, focus. Let's start with the habit that makes you weak in the eyes of others and in your own. You made a decision, changed jobs, declined an invitation, but instead of just saying no or I decided so, you start a long story. You see, I'm going through a phase right now, and my wife asked me to, and there's a huge mess at work, so... Habit number 1. Over-explaining. This is a thief of mental energy. When you justify yourself, you're not just wasting words, you're wasting internal authority. You signal to the other person that their approval is more important than your own decision. How to stop the leak? Apply the principle of sufficient explanation. You don't need to justify your mature, weighed decisions. Simplicity is strength. I decided this way, or that is not my priority right now, full stop. Those who are unsure of their choice justify themselves, and you are a 50-year-old man with experience. You have every right to make choices without asking for permission.
Try it next time. When you feel the urge to start a long explanation, stop. Say, "Thank you for the offer, but no." You will feel an instant surge of energy and confidence.
Your energy will stop being spent on doubt and worrying about what others think. Remember, simplicity is courtesy to your own time and authority. Free up your mental energy for more important tasks. Our fathers thought sleeping less meant being stronger or busier. This is the heroic attitude towards sleep. We go to bed late to finish things or watch one more episode and end up losing the most powerful restorative energy. Habit number 2. Ignoring deep sleep. After 50, your brain and body require not 7 hours, but 7 hours of quality, uninterrupted sleep. If you are sleep deprived, you're not just tired. You're operating at 60% capacity and spending energy on compensation. How to stop the leak? Apply the principle of sacred sleep. Sleep is not a luxury, but a biological requirement that is non-negotiable. Establish a curfew for yourself. No screens an hour before bed.
It's better to miss one episode or one email today than to spend the entire next day in a mental fog. Dedicate yourself to sleep with the same discipline you apply to work or exercise.
When you are sleep deprived, you rob yourself of reaction time, decision-making ability, and emotional stability. You become irritable, which in turn drains social energy.
Your goal is to restore respect for the night. Allow your body and brain to undergo a complete reboot. This is the fastest and cheapest way to reclaim your feeling of energy and control after 50. You made a bad investment at 40. You said something harsh 10 years ago. It's in the past, but your brain makes you relive it over and over. Regret replay is like leaving an engine running idle, burning fuel for nothing. Habit number 3. The mental regret reboot.
When you obsess over an old failure, you spend current energy on an uneditable past. This is not self-analysis. It is self-punishment that blocks your ability to make wise decisions today.
How to stop the leak? Apply the principle of lesson equals payment. Ask yourself, what lesson did I learn? What do I know now? If you learned the lesson, you paid for it. Lesson learned, payment made. Free yourself. You must tell yourself, I learned the lesson. My work with this event is complete. If you continue to feel guilt, it means you don't believe the lesson was worth the cost. Believe in the value of your experience.
Wisdom at 50 plus is the ability to use the past as a reference guide, not as a sentence. Every time your brain starts this reboot, physically shift your focus to the next step you need to take today. Stop being your own worst critic. Reclaim your mental energy for the present, because that is where all the controls for your life are located. The past does not demand your attention. You feel obligated to go to every meeting, call every friend, listen to endless complaints. By 50, we accumulate a circle of toxicity. People who don't share energy, but take it. You leave them feeling drained. Habit number 4, social overload. Spending time with vampires or in social circles that no longer serve your growth is a direct leak of vital force. We're afraid to offend, but we ignore the pain we inflict on ourselves. How to stop the leak? Apply the principle of the curated circle. You no longer have to be friends with everyone. Actively manage your environment. Choose people who inspire, not exhaust. Those who talk about opportunities, not problems. This is not selfishness. This is self-respect. Make space to attract those into your life whose energy aligns with your goals. Less, but higher quality. That is your new social rule. Start with a pause. Don't answer a call immediately. Set clear time limits for meetings with vampires. If after 30 minutes of conversation you feel worse than before, they are not a friend. They are a leak. Conserve your social energy. Your maturity allows you to say no without explanations. See habit number 1. Remember, your circle is your future. Protect it from exhaustion. We grew up thinking success is something that can be seen and praised. A cool car, expensive watch, a job that friends admire. We spend decades chasing goals that aren't ours, just to get external approval. Habit number 5, seeking external validation. This is the deepest leak. When your confidence depends on the praise of others, you are constantly performing for an audience. You spend energy managing others' perceptions instead of creating your real personal value. How to stop the leak? Apply the principle of the personal assignment. Ask yourself, who will reap the rewards of this work? Me or my audience? Your true worth at 50 plus does not need applause. Do what is important to you and your family. This habit forces you to compare. Comparison is the thief of joy. Your goal is not to be better than Vasilisi from the next department. Your goal is to be better than you were yesterday. Your name judge is yourself. Strive for internal satisfaction, not external recognition. Acknowledge your successes yourself. I did this well. I am proud of this result. Only after that can you calmly accept praise without depending on it. You have reached an age where you have earned the right to be yourself. Stop wasting precious energy trying to look successful. Use it to be happy and free. Turn off the external noise. You have just identified the 5 thieves that were silently draining your life. Over-explaining, sleep martyrdom, regret replay, social overload, and chasing validation. Your tent is no longer leaking. These aren't just energy leaks. They are leaks of your personal power. When you eliminate these habits, you don't just feel more alert. You restore your authority to yourself and the world. 50 is not the age for retirement. It is the age of active management of your resources. Your energy is your leverage that allows you to start the new, most significant stage of your life. Do not give it away for free.
Start today. Choose the habit that steals the most power from you and apply the principle we discussed. You will feel an immediate surge of strength. Remember, discipline in small things is freedom in big things.
At this age, your decisions must be intentional. You're not a victim of circumstances. You are the architect of your day, your social circle, and your legacy. If this video helped you identify where your vitality is going, like and share it. And in the comments, write, which of these 5 habits will you stop right now? Reclaim your energy.